forgot to bring makeup wipes. So now I have black all down my face. Which is great. And also I definitely have to have a shower because my hair is super greasy, but I just don't want to, you know? I just don't. I slept in really late today. It's like 9:30. I flipped my bed, so I was sleeping with my head up that end, and that's where the light comes in. It looks like it's just a giant window and I haven't closed the window, but there is like a sliver there. But instead I slept with my head this end, which is right next to the door. So when people come in and out, my head's there. But it's actually a pretty nice day outside. Can it focus? No, it just looks like it's white. Still a little bit cloudy, but certainly a lot more sun. And I can already tell it's warmer. But I don't really know if I want to like go swimming, you know? You know when you're just like, do I want to go out in public in my bathing suit? Not really. Do I want to get sand in my butt crack? Not really. Do I want to have my entire body covered in salt water and have that not really wash off and then walk around for the next few hours with all of my bits chafing? Not really. So we'll see. Oh, this is the greatest angle that's ever existed. Because my phone is in the back of the chair. See these holes? My phone is precariously balanced in one of them on a similar chair. That's where you are. But I'm just at home now. I'm supposed to be doing things today because it's Sunday and we're on holidays and we're at the beach and it's not raining today. But instead, I'm at my laptop doing a homework assignment that I neglected to do this week. Like, thanks Hannah. Thanks executive dysfunction for not allowing me to get anything done. And I don't know what I'm gonna do when I start my new job, because at this point in time, like making 3 videos a week is something that I self-imposed. Trying to push myself in that way, but then now also I'm gonna suddenly have 40 hours a week taken away from me, or plus 40, because it's gonna take me an hour to get there and to get home every day. 3 videos a week is a lot to come up with 3 different concepts, film them differently, because it is just me. I find it hard to do anything more than sit and talk at a camera. So it's been pushing me creatively in a way that I've never been pushed before in my life. What it means is that I want to do what I'm doing already, but better. Some days we talk about the hard stuff because some days you want to talk about it, and some days I do dumb stuff to distract you from the hard stuff, and that's what my channel is. Like, that's what I want it to be. And I don't know what you would call that, because I'm not serious all the time and I'm not silly all the time. So I'm kind of like, I don't know, if someone can tell me what I am doing with my life, that would be great. Yeah, but I just want to do well at it, and I don't want my course and my job to take away time from YouTube, because that's where I feel like I'm the most like soft with myself. Like, I allow myself more mistakes and I allow myself more freedom and creativity, and I allow myself to be more of myself, even if that means different things on different days, especially because it means different things on different days. I think that that's good. I wouldn't want to be stuck in one pigeonhole that I put myself in and be like, oh no, I'm exclusively a this channel and only do that. I think there's so much more to me, and I think there's so much more to everybody. And I think that's part of why the person that you would see in a YouTube video isn't the person that you would know if you were their friend. So I want to be different to that. I want to be like, what you see is 100% what you get. Yeah, I want to be like so much more authentic, but then that also like opens me up to, if people are like, we don't like this, I can't be like, oh well, it's a character I created, it's fine they don't like it. It's 100% me. And if people are like, oh, we don't like this, it's really scary to think that that could have an impact on my mental health. I don't know. Does anyone care that I don't know what I'm doing with my life and that I'm 28 and that we all have zero time to do the things that we want to do? Everyone's in the same boat. So is this relatable, or is this that thing of where you're like, shut up, Sally, we already know? So I guess this is day 3 of my holiday, is existential crisis, anxiety, not enjoying the beach because I am bad at time planning and have executive dysfunction, and YouTube distracted me from the realities of my life, which I think is good, because I used to just write stories for myself, like fantasy stories, or read stories, or watch films to just get away from reality. And now my way to get away from my reality is to be myself and put it on film and be 100% like authentically who I am in that moment. And some days that's let's talk about depression, and some days that's let's have fun and do a stupid quiz and whatever it is. And that is now how I deal with like shit in my reality, is to just like, I don't know if validate's the right word, but like experience myself, which I think is better. Oh, fucking hell, I'm gonna cry. Okay, this is over now. I don't know why that suddenly made me feel really shitty. Or like happy. I don't know the difference between the two anymore. I don't know how to feel what I'm feeling. I don't know if this is a positive cry or a negative cry. But just that thing of, yeah, I think that is a good thing. I think that that is better, that I now validate myself or step away from the things that I don't like in my life by I've created this situation where I can just exist authentically as myself, and then that's the way that I deal with the shit things. And that's the good thing, is just being me, and just by putting it on camera, it kind of like solidifies it and makes that so much more real. And then I get to put it on the internet and people tell me that I'm an idiot, so yay. That's fun. But anyway, I have shit to do, and I've been rambling for way too long, and I feel like I've gone off some kind of deep end with this talk. So I'm going to end this one here. It's getting a bit much, isn't it?
Just taking a photo.
No, you can do what you want. That lady is terrifying. She's just a mannequin. She scares me. We're on the water right here. I'm shaking. I'm moving. Doing some exciting things. I'm drunk.
It's pretty serene, but I've also had 2 cocktails, so everything seems pretty serene to me right now.
We left the house for lunch, or I left the house for lunch, because everyone else had gone swimming earlier, but I was busy trying to get work done, and now I have to go back and finish my work, which I'm not very excited about, but I've had some beverages, so that can hopefully help me. Who says that quote, Dad? Who says that quote? That quote that you said about drinking and writing, who says it?
Oh, Stephen King.
Stephen King says it's better to write drunk and edit sober, but I have a deadline, so I'm gonna write and edit both while tipsy. So it's gonna be a great afternoon for me. Hopefully I'll get it done quickly, so then I can actually enjoy some of the weather that's blessed us, because yesterday was disgusting and this morning was still pretty bad, but it's now a very nice day. And although I am so pasty, I'm terrified that I'm already sunburnt, I do still want to go enjoy it. yay, I finally got my work done. It's dark outside. I don't know if you can see. Oh, that's my camera. That's my light on my camera. But it's very black. Finally did my work. I sent it off to my tutor with an email that was like, I'm sorry for this. I apologize to you for what I'm forcing you to read because it was trash and I kept drinking because I was like, I don't know what I'm doing. So that's what happened this afternoon, and now it's about 6 and we're about to go for dinner, and I should definitely have a shower, but I don't wanna. Yeah, just wearing my sleepy shorts and my Birkenstocks because I am a literal garbage human. I'm a grommet. Nice to meet you. My name's Hannah and I'm a grommet, and we're gonna go eat Mexican food. I'm aware that that makes me sound like a douchebag when I say Mexican. I was like trying to be funny and then I realized it wasn't funny. So we're gonna go have Mexican food at this new place that we haven't tried before, and I'm pretty excited for guacamole. And I probably won't show you what we eat just because, like, dude, every day I just film the food that we eat. That's all I film because it's boring. Who wants to see the food they eat? Because the lighting's not very good and I don't tell you what's in it because I'm bad at vlogging. So I'm just gonna end it here. I'm just gonna end day 3. It's a wrap. This morning was a lot for you to take in, so I'm gonna allow you to leave it here. Just gonna let you get back to your life because I don't know what this is anymore. It's a wrap. I've realized that I'm bad at vlogging in the mornings because I always wake up in a bad mood no matter what has happened, and part of that is because I never ever sleep well, and part of that is because I have emotional problems. But today I just was really tired because I didn't go to sleep till like 1:30 and had a bad evening. So we haven't done anything this morning, but it's been an hour or so, and we have driven to Noosa and we're now at the beach. Very overexposed because it's a very, very bright day. It's still overcast right now, but apparently it's supposed to get sunny later and we're gonna go out on a boat. But Dad and brother just went for a hike and we're waiting for them to join us on the beach so we can go and get breakfast, which is my favorite thing in the history of the world. So very excited for that. I'm so pasty that even walking through the sun is making my skin sting because it's suddenly a very nice day, but I'm pale as fuck. So without having put sun cream on this morning because it was overcast, I feel I'm about to get very badly burnt. Oh, thank God the shade. We're walking into the shade. Everything's gonna be fine. So we're about to go out on a boat and I have to put sun cream on because I'm so pasty, and oh my God, I didn't put proper makeup on today, so I just look like a zombie, and I haven't showered in far too long, but I was running late this morning because I went to bed late, slept in a little bit, and just didn't wash my hair. So this is what we're dealing with, and I didn't bring dry shampoo or bobby pins at all, so this is as good as it gets. But I have to slather myself in sunscreen because it's becoming such a sunny day and I am so pasty. But gosh, I want to show you guys the view. Oh, there we go. Look how nice it is. Look how nice a day it is. Still a bit overcast, but that is moving away and we're getting more sun this way. You should be able to see how nice it is. Yeah, so it went from cloudy to absolutely gorgeous and we're going in that direction. I mean, that's just out to sea. Maybe we are going in that direction. Just throw me into the ocean. That's the emotions that I have for today. But yeah, I just went for a little walk in Noosa, had a bit of a shop at the shops without a wallet, which felt like a lie because I walked in and I was like, hey, and they were like, hey, can I help you with anything? I was like, do you have this in my size? But I knew I wasn't gonna buy anything because I didn't have my wallet. Even if I did, my credit cards are useless plastic anyway. So that's been my day so far, and now we're about to go adventuring. We're ready, cap in hand, slip, slop, slap, greasy from the sunscreen. I'm prepared for the elements that are about to accost me. I do look really greasy, don't I? Ugh. If it starts raining, it'll be just like we've jumped in the water, so it doesn't matter if it rains, but it does look that direction. Very overcast. Is it like, it's not like we can't dry off and then have showers and go to dinner. She'll be right, mate. She's got eyelashes, so you know that it's a girl pelican. Otherwise, how else would we know what gender it is? Because that matters so much to us. I could jump out and run alongside.
No, then.
And by that I mean I would never ever do that. We found a spot to stop and swim. You can jump off, Dom?
Yeah.
Once Dad's take it out the anchor. Look at this like sparkly shit.
Who's in first?
Dominic, obviously.
I need to put my swimmers on.
Oh, can't believe that you didn't get changed beforehand.
I wasn't sure if I was going to go in.
Pull your hat up so it's not squashing your ear out so you
I'm
don't.
about to take it
like
off.
this.
I'm about to take it off.
Oh yeah? Go on then. Are you gonna get him, Mum?
Can you video this?
No.
This would
it's
win us
there.
thousands on YouTube.
It's there. I don't think that
Me getting
I don't think that old man undressing under a towel is gonna get 1,000 hits on
Dom's
YouTube.
gone into the park.
Oh, he's gone for a bloody walk. We had to come back to shore to get back in the boat because we were out in the middle and we were trying to climb up at the back, but it was too deep. It's been an adventure. I just realised I haven't washed my hair since I dyed it green, so I might start leaking green hair dye everywhere. Spongy house, guys. It's pretty sweet. So cool! That's what I want. We're home now. I think I lit inside my cheek and it's really sore. And also, I think that the voltage here is too high because every time I'm charging my laptop or my phone and I touch it as it's still connected to charge, I like get a little tingle. It's not like a full electric shock, but it's like, I don't understand what's happening. I think there's something to do with the voltage in the charging ports things. The electricity, I don't know words. So gonna get ready now, dressed to go out for a kind of nice-ish dinner because we are on holidays for somebody's birthday. So that's, the birthday's tomorrow and we're going out for a nice lunch, but we're also going out for a nice dinner tonight. So that is the haps, which I regret saying. I regret saying that. You guys each have like slightly different flowers. Look, you've got like pink ones, and Mum's got this like white and red flower, even though it's the same dish. You guys have different flowers. It's so cool. And I have this amazingness. Thank you so much.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.
No,
No, I'm fine. Thank you. So we just had like possibly the most amazing dinner that I've had in a very long time at a place called Waterfront. It's an Italian restaurant in Noosa Heads? Noosaville. Noosa something. it's amazing. Anyway, I didn't really film too much of it because it was such a fancy restaurant, and like it was just too nice. And it's we're here for someone's birthday, so that's why we were out for a nice dinner, and it was just kind of too lovely to be trying to film everything and like get snapshots of like our conversations and stuff like that. But we had some wine, so I'm feeling fine. And I think we're gonna play games now. I hope something, I'm not sure, or just watch TV, because that's kind of more who we are as a family, is just watch TV. But I feel good because I had wine and we left the house today and I felt positive, whereas yesterday I was just doing work, and I kind of like got to do a few things today, even though I was sort of in a bad mood this morning after everything that happened last night. The internet is a wild place to be, guys. To put yourself out there on the internet is an interesting choice, and some days I regret it. So that was what last night was about, and then this morning I still felt really negative about it. But then we had some good times on the boat, even though I scratched myself up on my leg. I don't know if you can like really see it. It's not that bad. It's really not that bad, but it was just, we were all trying to climb onto the boat and we couldn't do it. And it was actually a hilarious thing. And then we ended up having to move the boat into the beach. But I thought we would get the boat stuck, which is why we didn't do it in the first place. But then we pulled the boat into the beach and we got on the boat and went back. But yeah, it was just a good day. I had a really good day. And I hope you enjoyed it too. I guess this like awkward arm that I do where I'm like, I don't know how to end a vlog. I've been vlogging for ages now and I still don't know what I'm doing. So I think that's a wrap on day 4. Is it day 4? I've lost track of time. I'm not even sure. Is it Sunday? Is it Monday? I don't even know. All right, that's a wrap.